67% of public schools nationwide saw at least one violent incident in the 2021-2022 school year. As administrators try to curb the violence, roughly half of them have turned to members of law enforcement known as school resource officers. But how effective are they? Ali Ross has been looking at the numbers and speaking with some of these officers. Hi, Ali.
Good evening, Derek. Research has found school resource officers have a positive impact on overall violence rates, but the officers I spoke with today saw their role as going beyond just safety.
They're a teacher, they're a counselor. At the worst case scenario, they're going to be a law enforcement officer.
That's the message presenters hoped to impart on school resource officers in their trainings at a professional development event held Friday. People often think of these officers in the context of school shootings, but actually,
we know for a fact that school resource officers are not a deterrent to school shootings.
Research shows they do reduce other kinds of violence, like fights or attacks without a weapon. On the other hand, their presence increases suspensions, expulsions, police referrals, and arrests, especially for boys, black students, and children with disabilities. If you don't have a positive relationship with the students, what kind of environment does that create?
Creates a hostile environment, right? The schools don't want people in there that are overly aggressive. We're here to not only keep the school safe, but help the kids succeed.
School resource officers also need to have an agreement with schools on what they will and won't do.
We're not there to enforce, hey, take your hat off, hey, put your cell phone away.
One area that former Officer Sigrist says SROs should be doing more with is mental health support, as more than 40% of teens report feeling sad or hopeless.
We're losing more kids to suicide than we are to school shootings, and nobody's talking about that.
With more local news, I'm Ali Ross.